I'm back, folks. I'm gonna try to make I'm gonna try to make part two of the. It's not gonna really be informative about how how to protect yourself from hackers. I pretty much already showed you that way. I think I already showed you how to do that. What we gotta do is go back to the olden days. Forget about all this new technology. I'm trying to play a game. As I'm talking, I'm racing around this. Well, okay. Anyway, it's hard to race through a camera. But what I'm doing is I'm going to try to explain some of this. Let me get that set right. I'm going to try to explain some of this, what's been going on. I'm gonna do this correctly. So damn it, I'm not working. It's not working right. Oh, hopefully the camera will stay where it's at. What I want to do is kind of give my viewers an idea of what's been going on here with me without jeopardizing the special operation, which I'm pretty I'm pretty sure that I've been digging enough to figure out what's going on, but I may have dug up something I didn't want to find, and I think that that's the problem. When I started noticing some changes and things going on with my computer, I started trying to counteract what was going on, and I kept track and I monitored incoming and outgoing, and I monitored file changes, and especially with my program files, and just pretty much all files, all folders and all files I kept a mental picture of, and I'd go and I constantly would monitor these files and these folders, and I would look at them and say, okay, I recognize that. I've been in there before and I know what's in it. But if I'd see a new one or something, I would say, what's going on? I didn't put that there. What's that? So I would look inside, find out the files that are in there, look at those, and you'd have to do certain settings on your computer so you can see everything. I'm not going to explain all that either, because I don't want to tell everybody what this really isn't a how to get away with shit video, okay? Because I ain't really been doing shit that I needed to get away with, but I think that they think that I was. So, that being said, they, like I said in the first video, I was thinking or saying was law enforcement or a law organization, whatever. It possibly could have been private investigator. It could have been anybody. It could have been military. It could have been anybody. Okay, it could have been anybody. I'm not going to say for a fact that it was law enforcement, but nothing was used. None of my private information, nothing has been used. No, I mean, my bank account, my social security number, things that I've typed into my computer that most of us do, my phone number, my email address, my passwords. Those things have been used. My email address and my passwords have been used, and I'm not going to get into that because that's part of the process of what I think happened to me. I'm going to try to make this sweet and simple and short to the point. Okay. I cannot, for a fact, tell you who hacked me. Okay, but I know for a fact I was hacked, and all of my files were being copied. All my, not just, you know, mostly what they were interested in were media files. Okay, music, pictures, video, media files. And at one point, I even my computer turned into a multi-stream, which is really strange, and I had to research all that. And I mean, I'm probably still hacked right now as we speak on this computer and that computer and that computer, but I'm not worried about it. Okay. Somewhere in the process of using the internet, I have set off some flags, and that has created interest on me, and I've had a lot of interest on what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I'm doing what I'm doing or whatever I'm doing, and there's a lot of interest in what I'm doing. But you know, y'all my viewers from Rednecks Gone Wild, y'all know what I'm really doing. I'm drinking a blue cup. Yep. Sure enough, drinking a blue cup. So, I just want to say that the processes that they use, I'll tell you a little bit about it, okay? Just a little bit. I'm just going to tell you enough. If it happens to you, hopefully it's because you're doing something wrong. But I really ain't. I'm not that type of person. So it's been I guarantee they're thinking, damn, what the hell. Anyway, this right here, this little old thing, you know, this is how you run your wireless mouse. Well, beware of the dongle. Okay, beware of USB. I mean, I could tell you a lot of information, but USB wireless devices can be flashed. Like that little thing can be changed into Ethernet, Wi-Fi adapter through USB, and the Raspberry Pi is involved in the drone. Just if you really want to know all about this stuff, then you're interested in hacking, or you're very interested in protecting what you're doing over the internet. That being said, I really ain't got nothing to hide, but just being my mindset, I'm a paranoid kind of a person, you know, and when I saw that my files were being changed, I couldn't go back to my restore point. I started opening files and reading them. Okay, and now like you're like, how do you do that? How do you do that? I'm not going to tell you how to do that. Okay, that's I just don't think that everybody should know how to do that. But there's a way to open every file, no matter what type of file, no matter what format it is, so you can read what it's doing. Okay, you can change binary into. I mean, there's just. I'm not even going to go into it. Anyway, I had to. I'll just show you. Here's a book. I should write Google right across there, because a lot of the information I got from Google. Yeah. But the complete PC upgrade and maintenance guide. I learned a lot from this book, just from the networking section. Okay, the networking and the router is your first point of interest. Okay, and once you secure that, they're going to find other ways to secure your data. Now y'all might think I'm crazy, and people are gonna say I'm freaking on drugs or something. But have you ever fucking seen a drone carrying a Raspberry Pi? Now I sound like I'm at a Grateful Dead concert. I know I do. But just Google Raspberry Pi, Raspberry space Pi, not pi like a pie, P-I-E, but P-I, Raspberry Pi drone, and you'll see how, and just also Google videos, or do a YouTube search on videos for Raspberry Pi Wi-Fi and USB, and just the possibilities of the Raspberry Pi in conjunction with Kodi. Is it Kodi? Is it Kali? Kali Linux. Kali, I don't know how you say these things because it's all new to me. Kali. I think it's Kali, like California, Kali, but it spells with a K. Kali Linux. Linux? I don't know. But when I started looking in my files, I didn't see the stuff right away. I saw things, and I blocked a lot of the processes that they were using to secure my data. Which, I mean, they ain't got to go in and just start a download like, I'm going to download these files from here to here. Okay? There's shadow copies on your computer. All right? There's copies of your hard drive. Multiple copies of your hard drive on your hard drive that you can't even see. You don't even know about unless you know where to look. So they can download that. They don't have to download everything at once. It's all pushed into one file. Okay? And they can just grab it. They do not have to come to your house and break down the door and take all your computers and all your devices and bring them to a specialist and freaking run data. They don't have to do that. They don't have to do the forensics like that. They don't have to do it like that no more. They can secure your data by hacking you from somewhere else wirelessly. Okay? And by saying that, that's the end of this video, folks. If you're doing anything wrong on the internet, I hope you fucking get caught. And I'm not the folk. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not what y'all thought I was, obviously. But I'm not going to tell all your secrets and how you do your job. But I agree with the way law enforcement keeps people safe, Homeland Security, whoever, whatever they want to call themselves. I've learned a whole lot. I've learned a lot of different organizations and stuff that have to deal with these things, and a lot of software designers, but I wouldn't call them designers. I've learned a lot. I've learned a whole lot. I've learned more than I ever wanted to learn, because I've learned enough to know that anything you do is not private. Never. Okay? The word privacy, you can just cut it out of the dictionary. It does not exist anymore. Alright? No more privacy exists in this world unless you live on a marooned island, or possibly you're one of the last Alaskans that lives up there off the grid somewhere. But I'm running a Windows 10 computer, okay? And when I farted, I didn't fart, but when I started finding files and folders on my computer that I didn't recognize, I looked them up. And the files and the formats and stuff came back to Linux and Apple and stuff I didn't use. I mean, why is that stuff on my computer? And I mean, I have done so much research for so long, folks. Y'all know how long I've been missing. I've been missing. I haven't been making videos for a long time. I have been freaking inside this computer, that computer. I've been inside the internet. I've been inside this damn book. I have been searching and researching my ass off, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You know, you get that feeling somebody's watching. Yep. You just get that feeling. Really, really. Do you ever get that feeling that somebody's watching you? Well, I'm here to tell you. They are. Everybody knows it by now. You're always being watched. Everything you do is being watched. If it has anything to do with data, you're being watched. So, I'm going to cut, like I said before, I'm going to cut the video. This is probably going on, I don't know how long this has gone on. Jeez, it doesn't tell me up there. But I'm ready to get around this racetrack. Y'all can hear my buggy. I'm ready to, yeah. I'm doing donuts. You want to see me do some donuts? It'd probably be hard for me to set the camera up so you can see that. Damn. Anyway, I hit delete and jumped out of the buggy. Shit. Anyhow, folks, I agree with the process that has happened to me. I just don't know why it has been going on so long. I think maybe it's because I've pretty much been right on guard and blocked every process that they've used to try to secure my data for a legal process, because I think that that's what they needed to do to go through what has been done. And I really don't want to go into it, because I would like to protect their process, because their process and what they do protects you and me, and mostly it protects children. It protects children.